Hi, and this is Brian Moser, your resident success coach, career coach, expert resume writer. So I'm here to talk to you about the 6 questions you must be prepared to answer during your next interview. So of course there's tons of questions you'll be asked in your interview, but these 6 questions you must have an orchestrated, intelligent, build the business case answer for yourself. So jumping right in. Question number 1. Tell me about yourself. This is a very common question. People often don't have branding language to describe what they do. So I suggest you really sit down with your resume, understand what you do, what value you bring, and how you do it particularly, and come up with a 30-second or 60-second commercial about yourself. Briefly talking about your work history, what sets you apart, anything special about you, and your approach to the job. And it all kind of mapping back to the employer's direct and immediate need. So, for instance, if you were a ballerina, for example, in a previous career, that's a great thing to mention during an interview because it really sets you apart and really you can tie that into a great story about how you used to performing and how you deal with your nerves and anxieties, how you mastered that, and you can really own presentations. Great. So number 2, your strengths. Common question. Most people say things like, I'm a great team player, I have excellent communication skills. Don't waste people's time with these kind of not nonsensical, but sort of generic answers. No, this is not powerful. This is your time. This is your time to build a business case why you hire me fast. A more powerful, impactful answer can be, while I was a sales intern at ABC Company, I increased sales by 92% or 29% in March and had the highest sales in the department for the past 5 months. That is a tangible example of a strength that you can sell, you can make money. So just really, really think about a case study, something can really pop out and that demonstrates how you are effective in whatever you do. So, number 3, tell me about your weakness. So this is, that's a tricky question because you really can't really win. So you kind of be honest, but not too honest. Like for instance, if you say, "Oh, I'm kind of messy," that's not really a good. If you say that, it opens the door to be dissected and misinterpreted. If you say, "Well, I steal," not a good one either. But a good one could be something like, "There was a time when I was a bit impatient with my coworkers who weren't able to complete their work by the required deadline. I've come to realize that my personal standards and expectations are different from my coworkers, and this is basically no longer an issue for me." So that's kind of honest, but it doesn't paint you in a bad light. So really think about these answers, and try to give an authentic one. The one that doesn't ring, doesn't ding ding ding, red flag. This person is being ridiculous. Like for instance, "I'm a perfectionist." I mean, maybe you are a perfectionist, but it just does not ring authentic. So number 4, what kind of salary are you looking for? Very commonly asked question during an interview. The truth is, you can't win. You can't win from this question. So instead of saying, if you say, "Well, I want $100,000 or I want $50,000, depending on the range, depending on how you place yourself in the range, you can either lowball yourself and they will see you in a negative light, or you can overshoot the range and kind of disqualify you from the running. So you can't win. So instead, what I would say is, wow, I'm really looking for the best opportunity for myself right now. So it's not really about the money, but that being said, I'm here for this conversation to talk about this opportunity, and of course, money is involved. So, that being said, I would say, what's the range for this role? Kind of throw that out there, throw it back in their court. And if they refuse to answer the question, you can just be truthful and say what you made your last job, or just say, well, I'm honestly not certain. So say you're not sure. So you're open. Number 5, why did you leave your last job? Very commonly asked question. Be prepared to have an answer. Downsizing, laid off, fired. Just really be able to spin it and really talk about it. Be honest, but talk about it and really have references lined up to really substantiate your reason for leaving your last job. New direction, new growth. It's like really be able to talk about it. And if you're still at that job and you want to leave, people are going to want to know why you're leaving, what's going on, and really have a legitimate and intellectual and linear answer. Number 6, why you? Seriously, build the business case. Why you? Think about tangible things in your experience that can directly help the employer fulfill their needs and their goals, and really make sure you sincerely build a business case. Why you? You can't figure out if you can't say to yourself, honestly, I would hire me right now because I think I'm the best person. I'm great. I'm it. Stop looking. If you haven't built that case for yourself, then odds are you probably won't get called back because you didn't do the exercise. Why you? So hope this is helpful, and have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. And I'm signing off. Again, this is Brian Moser, success coach, career coach, expert resume writer, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.